Okay. We should be live. Just waiting for YouTube to confirm that we are. Okay. Time for some game dev. There was a stream earlier today where I redid the music for the game. So if you like knowing how to make music stuff, go check that out, I guess. Yeah. So let's take a look at where we are. There's a few things that we need to fix still, but the game's coming together. I guess you can hear the music here in the game. Me eating chips over it. Yes, that was a double jump at the end because I haven't fixed that part of the code yet. You might notice there's toon shaders now on like the cannonball, and the ship has a toon shader. I'm not sure exactly what the materials will look like. I think I'm gonna go for toon shaders for most things. I might follow a grass tutorial and see if we can do like some kind of cool procedural grass for this grass material. Right now it's the toon shader, but the toon shader doesn't receive shadows for some reason, so it kind of looks crappy. Yeah. I added this animation to learn how that works, so it animates on block in and out. So one of the big bugs that we have to fix that I think I have a solution for is when a player joins, the cannons don't actually fire right. As you can see, look, toon shader cylinders, nice. But you can see that the firing only syncs up on every like third shot for some reason. I have no real idea why, but I have an idea of how we can fix it just by making it simpler, the logic. So let's do that, I guess. Then I need to fix my coyote time thing on the character, like the double jumping issue. Like I've said before, coyote time is like the amount of time after you jump off, after you walk off a cliff that you can still jump. If you don't have it, the game control feels pretty bad because like you'll hit jump and like you think you should have jumped, but the game's like, nah, you're not quite on the cliff, so you can't jump anymore. Like it adds like a forgiveness factor to jumping off the cliff. Most good games have it. And they feel pretty greasy when they don't, so typically most games will have that. Okay. Yo. Let me just shove so many chips in my mouth. I want chips so bad right now. Alright. So fixing this weird cannonball thing. Right now the cannonballs are supposed to spawn. Cannon spawns them. The cannonball itself, notice the cool toon shader, has wait, where is it? Maybe I got rid of it. Oh wait, no, it's on world, I think. It spawns the cannonballs just in the world hierarchy. The multiplayer spawner is supposed to spawn the cannonballs. That doesn't seem to work. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to add a bunch of cannonballs to the world node. I can't remember what this is called when you do stuff like this. I think it's called an instance pool or something. I should probably look it up. That might not be the right name for it, but we'll just give it like 20 cannonballs, I guess. I don't know how many would ever be fired in the game at any one time, like in play. Could be more than 20 potentially on some of the harder levels, I guess. We'll just do 10 for now, I guess. Okay. So these, we'll just put them all under the water here because it shouldn't matter exactly where they are. I wonder if I can can you just enable or disable something completely? Is that a thing? It should be. Is that not a thing? Otherwise, we might be doing some random physics calculations we don't need to do while these are not even in the level. Okay, yeah, well, whatever. Who cares? We'll figure that out later. So now they're going to be here. I'm going to change this. It has the multiplayer synchronizer in it already. So they're already going to be pre-spawned, so the multiplayer stuff shouldn't freak out about that. Hopefully. We changed the cannon logic. Actually, one thing we have to do here is we just have to... do these already have a group? Cannonball. Okay, so they're all in group cannonball now. We're going to change the logic on the cannon, which is actually the ship. But you can see there's a giant... It's called cannon because originally there was just the cannon with the cool toon shader on it now. Whoa. So instead of just instantiating, it's going to... find a cannonball. On timer timeout, what should this do now? Available to shoot equals false, not equals true. Unavailable to shoot. I guess we don't need that because it defaults to true, I guess. We're going to need the shoot sound will become part of the cannon now. I'll have to figure out exactly where this goes, but that's what we're doing here. So shoot sound will be needing to move over to the cannon. Nice, that wasn't too hard. Okay, move this up to the on-readies. So, it's going to get in group get tree, get in, get first node in group, get nodes in group, cannonball. I don't know if this is Unity where you're not supposed to do a lot of tree logic because it's slow or something. Probably. Does this have functional crap? Can I just be dot map f dot whatever f dot what was that called? It'd be so much faster if you could do this. I think you probably can. I just don't know the syntax for it. Can I just do something like that? It looks like there is a dot map. Okay. Dot maps, like dot first. Can I do that? Dot, okay. I don't know how you method map. Okay. If I can do this, this will be pretty easy, I think. Dot cannonball. What am I doing here? Is this a thing? This is if I type rigid body 3D dot first dot one. Okay. Like the issue with this is like, what if there's none? Like, how do I access that safely? I guess we'll just break this up into different variables because it looks like we have to. If dot length. If they're all being shot, don't do anything. Else. Is it 0 index? It probably is, right? Cannonball 0. Does that be the first one? P dot ready to shoot is false. Falser. It's so false. It's falser. Shoot sound play. If I'm amazing, does this get the scene tree that contains this node? That should be right. If I'm amazing, this has fixed the problem, and we are good to go. And it should be synchronized amongst the players now. Another thing we should do is like when on timer timeout available to shoot is true. That will leave them hanging around the world forever. We could just change the position as well. And I just wish there was a way to completely disable the node and then just enable it before it shoots. I'll have to check on. Well, I'll ask ChatGPT if that's the thing. Okay, perfect. Invalid index length. What is it called then? Is it that? I also don't know how to type in a bunch of arrays. Like, how do you do a array? There you go. I hate this so much. Like, once you use Rust or something, like everything's always typed. This is just so stupid. It just feels so dumb to do this. At least I have some len. Tell me what I have. Count. Oh my god. What? Why would you need an argument? Okay, it's not count. Did I want filter or did I want map? This is tripping me out. We're close. We're close. We'll get it, but this is tripping me out. Do we have dot find? Because dot find would be good. Because that would just take the first one anyway, usually. Is that a thing? Looks like we have find. Index or -1. Oh wait, it returns its index? No, I don't want that. don't want that. So we don't want count. We want nice. They do have some decent functional methods here. Pretty standard ones that you would want. Is count wasn't what we wanted, was it? I don't know why I can't get the length of an array. Size. Okay. Oh, real cute. Size it is. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to assign. Array type of array. Where am I assigning anything? Oh. Why is it pissed? I'm not exactly sure why it's mad. Trying to assign array node. Oh. Wait, do I have to actually manually type? I'm not typing this shit. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, like the typing on this language is dog shit, and like everyone should use Rust for everything. They should rewrite Godot in Rust, to be honest, because this is just brutal. Like, it's not the end of the world, and a lot of new programmers like when things aren't typed because they don't know anything. But as soon as they become good programmers, that is really annoying. If you use Rust, you just never go back, because you like this would have been programmed twice as fast in Rust because you just have like IntelliSense on everything, and you just don't fuck up, and it's easy. And that's what, as you can tell, I'm a fan of Rust. Ready to shoot on base nil. It is called ready to shoot, isn't it? Or available to shoot. Hey, look. Another thing that would have been caught in Rust automatically. Wow, amazing. On base nil. I take 0 would be the first index, right? Okay. Let's ask ChatGPT why this ain't working. Because maybe it knows. Usually you're just missing something pretty simple. When stuff like this happens. This map function, I'm not confident if I've done that correctly. Actually, not really sure whether I should be using map or filter there. Although I don't think this will actually fix the error. Maybe it does fix the error for some reason. Or maybe, like, maybe my logic here is like wrong or something. Available to shoot equals true. So that should keep the ones, we're available to shoot is equal to true. Maybe I'll print this and see what we have. Make sure we're getting that far. Well, it's empty. Why is it empty? This is in group cannonball. Cannonball. Cannon's here. What? Come on, ChatGPT, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Get tree.get parent? Like, this stuff should be like made clearer. What tree is this getting? Because one should be like get root tree or something like that. Maybe it is in there, but because it's like, is get tree get the like the world one or the canon one? In base scene tree. Let's just try this. Okay. So that works. It's just my map thing that doesn't work. Maybe I should print what this is. Okay, so why is GD script such shit? Or am I shit? We'll never know. Oh, chump myself. Different languages, yeah, you need the return. I actually do like explicit returns, and that's one weird thing in Rust is they don't have an explicit return at the end. I'm just used to that, but there you go. Wow, it is firing those straight into the water. So we learned that that is important. Okay. Oh, shouldn't be adding a child anymore. It should just be changing it and firing it. It could be because they already have an inertia downward. Processing events. We could try that. Cat's going off. And then on timer. What would it be? Visible? False maybe? Is that a thing? Okay. We'll see what this does. The pausing of the processing seems to be causing problems. There's a cat around here somewhere. You may be able to tell. I'm not sure where it is. Nope, there it is. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now I got a helper cat. Cats are really annoying. This is not my cat. I'm cat sitting it. Hello, cat. Are you gonna program? Like most cats? No? No programming for you? This cat's weird, doesn't program at all. It just does this pretty much. Okay. Hopefully it falls asleep. We'll see what it does. The processing seems to be weird. You can try a set physics process maybe. Try that. That seems like it works. Kind of wait. Let's try this. And throw it in there. Don't know why it's called P, but I'm not changing that now because I'm too lazy. P, B, B. It was in start position. We're already setting that, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. I love how love how it was working and then stopped working. Why is it not hiding that? No idea why that's not being hidden. Apparently it just doesn't want to hide those now. Okay, let's see what canon it's actually oh, visible is probably one of the issues. Maybe that's... Uh-oh. Cat's falling off. Set visible. P.visible. True. Nice. Ah, wait. This is promising. Okay. Well, it seems to be out of cannonballs. This is weird, like, why? Why did that one disappear? Are these unique instances, or are these not unique instances? Is it gonna run out? I'm gonna do this the very lazy way and just like not really care much. So what we'll do is like, we'll just... get rid of some of this logic, kinda. The reason that that's all playing is like they all start underwater. Okay, and then we'll just have this guy resets everything, shoots it. We won't control visibility anymore. Shoot sound. Don't care about these comments. And oh, actually, this is the best way to do that would be basically there's two kind of things going on here where there's like it can either go below the water and it becomes available to shoot, or the timer goes and it becomes available to shoot. What was that? Disable the physics process again. Yeah, it seems like it makes sense to disable the physics there, but and then re-enable it. Alright, because it's just falling further and further. That's going to be interesting to fix that. Okay. So it seems like it's close to working. So it'll be something like this, and if I'm not mistaken, we should have synchronized cannons now. Except for some reason this one has them with the sprite. That's still a big plus, but I guess we'll just disable this. Not sure what's causing that. Okay, there we go. So for some reason they were doing that, now they're not doing that. We'll just look at it side by side and see how this goes. Seem to be synchronized and working fine, so it's cool. So that's one of the major problems taken care of. Yay. Hello. Hello. So that works. That's good. I gotta figure out what to do next. I mean, it's not great. It is simulating the physics, like, unnecessarily. I'll try this. See if it still works. That should be a lot better on the CPU usage anyway, because it's not calculating a bunch of stuff just falling randomly for no reason. Eventually we're gonna have to make this level and make it a giant physics course, kind of like American Gladiators or something like that. And we put flags on all the islands and you race to get the flags as fast as possible, like checkpoints. And add the different game modes, make a zillion levels. Profit. For company. I think these cannonballs should probably be bigger. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that coyote time thing. I wonder if I should do that coyote time thing right now. I could do the coyote time fix, I think. I know what's wrong with it, so let's try that. And only when feet are colliding has jumped is true again. Let's see if that fixes that. Can no longer jump. Perfect. Completely broken. Cody time. Valid is false on the timeout. How is that timer set? Where's the timer for coyote time? If feet is colliding, that doesn't seem right to me. I think it should be... That was under if feet is not colliding. I'm pretty sure it should be under if feet's colliding. It starts the timer for coyote time. And it should continually restart it. The log is right, like where it's like can no longer jump. That's right. But now you... Wait. Why is... See, I still can double jump. That's the one coyote time jump working properly. Is like, that's a coyote jump. It's obviously, you wouldn't usually exaggerate it that much, but that's what we're doing. That's what coyote time is. And it just makes the controller feel a lot better. Assuming it works. Right now we can double jump and I have no idea why that is. Yeah, this is interesting because these are the same. Like, if you just set them here, they're always going to be valid. It seems to catch it pretty quick. I'm wondering if it's just like... I'm not sure why you can double jump. It is interesting. I love these stuffs. I've only been using it for like a week. I don't know Godot well at all. I'm looking everything up as I do it. I did see one video that looked pretty amazing that I didn't watch, but there's a really good one here. Like, yeah, the ultimate introduction to Godot 4. It's like, I watched like, I guess an hour and 40 minutes of it. I don't think I actually did watch that. I kind of had it on the background for a while. But like, it's crazy how in-depth that goes. And considering it's 11 hours long.
Sound a bit confusing, so let's...
It's pretty in-depth.
If I run all of this again...
Wow. Is I just ask ChatGPT when I don't know stuff, and then it gives me wrong answers, and then I learn the right answers. By fixing what it thinks I should do. So like, that's kind of how I've been going about it. I don't know how long I should work on this coyote time thing, because like, my approach is probably wrong on this. So I don't know if I'll actually, I might need to actually look up how you do coyote time, because like, I just thought it'd be something simple to do, but maybe like the actual logic of doing it is somewhat difficult. Or my approach is just wrong. I'm using a physics-based character as well. So I think one thing that might be happening is just like, maybe feet colliding and feet not colliding, or just like, maybe they're like a little fuzzy as to when which is happening, which allows that double jumping phenomenon. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I might need to look that up to get that to actually work. So for things we could do now, if we wanted to, we could build a level, like actually make a level instead of having no level. That could be kind of interesting. I could make a grass shader or something. Well, I can't really make a grass shader. I don't do much in shader languages, but I could copy a grass shader and probably get it to work. I've got some cool ones. Speaking of resources, there's looks like there was a good grass shader one. So we could do this.
Stylized grass.
I just don't know like the
as well as
CPU
some
load of
randomization
this. Like
shader to open up our
if we do
variable that will
this,
sample from our
does the
noise
game just
texture
slow to a crawl
using the
on some people's
world
computers?
position of each
It
vertex,
shouldn't, but
divided
it
by our
might.
noise scale. Then we set our albedo colors. The blades disappear. Unfortunately, this creates a new problem with our Finally, let's create our noise texture in the shader parameters. New shader material.
How did he like what is the actual
mesh we just added? Our node needs a new multi-mesh resource, which will contain our mesh 3D node. This is a more optimized
Is that grass
way to
generated
render
code, or is that
thousands
grass
of the
actually a
same
model?
mesh instead of using the mesh instance 3D node. But first we need a mesh to use as a base. Let's add a mesh instance 3D node with a plane mesh and set that to a size of 10 meter by 10 meters. Next, add our multi-mesh 3D node into the scene, making sure it's not a child of the plane mesh we just added. Our node needs a new multi-mesh resource, which will contain our grass. Now in a game setting, you would likely spawn the grass manually with a script or landscape system, but for now, we'll use the populate surface option in the multi-mesh menu in the toolbar. This tool allows us to select a target surface for our surface to our plane and spawn 512. We can delete the 2 dots in the source mesh field.
Yeah,
Delete
so there's
the
some kind of
tier,
mesh
Since we're using
model
our
here.
mesh setting here with the following random field. Hitting
Where did they get that mesh from? Importing your grass mesh. Interesting.
own grass mesh, you can watch part 1 porting in grass.
Give me free grass.
Click on the mesh and then to
I'm
file
way too lazy to
import.
make that in Blender.
into our outside
don't
file.
make
To
me-
spawn our grass, we're going to
Don't
be
make me
using
make that grass. Yes, perfect. That's what I like to see. Laziness. I can be lazy. So it might be cool to have this stuff covered in that in a grass like that. Might make it look kind of cooler. I have a zillion tiles that I need to like. I would need to apply it to like all of these millions of tiles. These various millions of different tiles everywhere. So that would take probably a while, but then you would have your grid map done in the world, which looks like this. Where's the grid map? And then you can place blocks however you want. But they'd all be grass covered, I think, if I did that. And then I can make some crazy levels or something. I might open source this so that other people can add to it as well. I don't think people, like, it's hard to get people to actually contribute to open source a lot of the time, but... No, my chips. But for making levels and stuff, people might be interested in doing that. So in the levels in this game, I want them to have, like, lots of, like, weird physics puzzles, like in, say, like Half-Life 2 or any, like, physics-based kind of puzzle game, I guess, like where there's like swinging rods and stuff and you have to jump across them, kind of like American Gladiators style almost. There's supposed to be a flag in here somewhere, I think. Looking for the flag. So the flag will be on every island. You'll need to get to every flag, and that's kind of the game. You have to go from here, get the flag, and there's going to be a million islands, and you have to like go through all of them, and it's a time trial thing basically. And you do it cooperatively with friends and just try and beat your best times. You have a certain number of lives and stuff like that as well. Also, there will be a competitive mode where it just starts everyone here, and then everyone it restarts you if you die, but everyone's trying to get through the level. I think that's basically what it's going to be. Yeah, I'm hoping it turns out. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, let me know if you're working on anything, Godot, and if there's anything I can do to help you figure anything out. It's pretty sophisticated software, but there's tutorials for almost all of it, so it's not too bad to get it working. Like if you ever get stuck, there's tons of tutorials for almost everything, so you're pretty much gonna be able to figure any problem out. Ooh, fences. Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. So I do want to fix that coyote time problem, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do tonight. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do much more on this tonight because I already did a bunch earlier. There's actually an earlier stream where I made the music that you hear at the start here. Where I made this, so you can view that if you're curious about how to make video game music, I guess, or this kind of weird lo-fi music. And all this stuff does work, so it is technically playable now, to a degree, to a small degree. I want to see what that flag looks like. I think I need to make the flags way bigger. So I'll just have a script that just turns the flag green. I don't think I'll make it matter what order you do the islands in. I think it's like whatever way you want to do them. It'd be cool if you could place down like some kind of ramp cube that like fires you off and stuff too. Like if you had, like a cannonball's pushed me off. If you have a whole bunch of different cubes that have different abilities and stuff, that could be pretty neat. Also, I want to put some sharks in the water so that you understand why you're dying when you fall in the water. And I can make it so there's like a 3D shark mouth that like when you go in the water, shark mouth comes up like around the player. So to other players, it looks like you got eaten by a shark, which I think would add to the feel of the game. And yeah, so getting there. I've only been working on this for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I can't really remember when I started. But yeah. Godot's pretty cool. Works pretty good. I want to try the Bevy game engine next, the Rust one, but it's quite different than this because there's no like GUI for it. It's all code, which is quite different. Oh, another thing I have to do is like make the cannonball so when they touch you, they'll launch you off the other way, like off the back. Right now they just push you, like so, but it takes a pretty direct shot to actually push you off all the way since your capsule shape is like rounded. So I'll make it that when they touch you, it bounces you back quite a ways. So basically, a cannonball shot hitting you at all will be fatal, generally, because right now like it doesn't always kill you. It really has to like hit you directly on to push you. I wonder what happens to these when it cycles through. If it's probably just gonna disappear, I guess. I think I might have discovered a bug. If the cannonball never sinks into the water, it never is available to be shot again. I think that's what's happening here. Because I assume it shot 10 cannonballs by now. But I thought the timer would take care of that. I mean, eventually another cannonball might hit it off, but I wouldn't want to rely on that to... Strange. Or maybe because it's just never being picked because it's not one of the first cannonballs either. So it's just like it doesn't need to pick this one. So it's just not, but it could. Well, I don't think that makes sense because I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure exactly why that's doing that. Could be a glitch, could not be a glitch. Wonder if I should make any of this stuff look nicer or anything. Add more interesting background things. What to do, what to do. But yeah, it's pretty much the game. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm glad that you glad you like it. Yeah, just keep watching. Let me know what you're interested in learning about and stuff, and I'll try and help and do what I can. I've been doing a lot of this stuff for a while. I've never actually worked professionally on video games, but like I just have a lot of knowledge around them, like around programming and around like making 3D models and texturing and stuff like that from when I used to make Half-Life 1 mods back when I was like 10 to 16 kind of age range. So it's like I'm kind of familiar with it, but I don't really, I just do it for fun. It's good programming practice kind of for some things, and it's just kind of fun to make stuff. And my brother has a kid, and like it's tough for us to find games to play that are good for all ages and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of making a multiplayer game so we can just play it and make it what we want it to be, kind of. And potentially I'd throw it on itch or something like that, or so that other people can play it. I think it'll actually be a pretty fun game once it's done. It'll be quite interesting, I think. Yeah. Cool. Anyways, I'm probably going to go play Counter-Strike or something because I'm sleepy tonight. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And I'll do more stuff. I don't know what I'll do exactly, but I'll probably start working on the actual level, maybe. I think that would be something worth doing, is actually like getting the level going, and yeah. Actually do some level design, block it out, see what's fun, and build it in the grid map. I have no idea how level switching will work exactly, but I guess we'll figure that out later. So yeah, should be good. Definitely gotta Google that coyote time thing to figure out how to fix that, because double jumping is definitely not supposed to be part of the game. I do have to rework some of this, the brick logic on multiplayer. I know with 3 players there's like some glitches in the bricklaying logic, but that's not very exciting, so I might not do that on stream because it's not super interesting. I mean, it's kind of technical, but nice. You are the kindest person on my stream of all time. You have a good, positive attitude. It'll take you places. That's true. That is true. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow night if you're around, or whenever you have time to view the videos. I mean, it might not be real time. I'll probably just keep making them for... I would foresee that I'll probably complete the project at least to the point where at least one level can be played. And if people like it, or if I like it, like if me and my brother and his kid are having fun with it, I'll make more levels and stuff like that. So it'll at least get completed to one level, and I'll probably put it all up on GitHub or something as well, so people can kind of like copy it, contribute to it, do whatever they want with it. Yeah. So cool. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow.